can do in the orchard. But what's in the West Wing? Yeah. That's a lie. Nook is perfect. Ooh. No, what I should have done was go see if there was a tool shed. Shelter, hobble, root cellar. Let's go with the root cellar, sure. Is there anything to pick up in here? Oh, hello. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Morrison Marigold was last seen by a.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. Sign. Potato. What? No free shovel? Oh, that is a lot of dig spots. Okay. We want our shovel. this could already be the end. I don't see a shovel. Lose one. Get you back. Alright, yeah. Could go security. I can't go security. I have to go boudoir. Oh, hello, coin purse. Do I have 1, 1, 2? No, so that was 5, 2, 5, 4. No. I have no other numbers. Okay, Christmas. $25, $12. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. There is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life, and all you can do is think of your name? Having never had a family, name, nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you from faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made so that see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. None of the... Yep, that's the end. Might as well go to the parlor, see if I can get anything. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. The other 2 boxes are empty. So that's a lie. That's a lie. So that's true. to spend it on. And I fear that is the end of this run. Yep. Yep. I mean, red letter. Still can't do anything here. Oh, maybe if I had the sledgehammer I could smash the boxes. What were the new rooms? Boudoir, yes. Everything else I've explored before. Touched. Metal detector, lovely. Shovel, also lovely. Go on. Key. Nice. Ooh. Gone. Empty book. Okay. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to put it up in the directory. Ooh, lovely. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. Ah, that sounds important. So what we got? Okay. No, they're not actually coloured books as such. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available next time you draft the library. Oh. Okay. Let's go with Swimbird. Simon P. Jones. Yeah, sure. Why not? Number 124. Sure. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not write down? Actually, what was that little bit at the bottom? The above signing is responsible for all materials checked out using this form to understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previous requested book or periodical has been pulled. Right. Okay. So I've got to find this room 6 times. Okay. Ooh, I can go up the stairs. Ooh. Records. 2 hours 40 minutes. Longest day 1 hour. Day average 30 minutes. Steps taken. Keys turned. Gems used. Good spent. 2 stars. 97 rooms drafted. 13 bedrooms. 16 hallways. 9 green rooms. 5 shops. 13 red rooms. 2 billy rooms. 2 dartboards sold. 5 parlours drafted. 5 parlours solved. Fuck yeah. Holly scrapbook. Orchard, Reddington, that guy, Baron of Mount Holly, name's nephew, yep. My favourite floor plan, tool shed. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Apparently, yeah, I guess. Most drafted, den, yeah, that makes sense. Parlour, yeah, nook, okay. Most paid for 4 gems in the passageway, 3 in the courtyard, 3 in the garage. Most time spent in security. Well, that makes sense because there's a computer in there. No contraptions. I'll just purchase 8 gold for a sledgehammer. Christmas, maybe. Maybe one day. Most avoided nursery, yeah. Okay. Cool. Ooh. The foundation. Big spot, yeah. Coin, yeah. Small rock, yeah. Oh. Hello. Can I Wind Waker my way over to that? No? Okay. Chapel. Has to be the chapel, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my money, but hey ho. Ooh. Money! That'll pay for my chapel visits. Has to be the observatory. So we've got 3 now. Which would be plus 3 steps. Yeah. Oh, actually. No, that just backs out. Okay, okay. Number 10. Okay. I'm assuming I can't do anything weird. This anymore? Yeah, okay. But I can, I presume, spin this globe. None of the other globes, though. I'll have to come back for the pool. Hello. I want to get there. Let's keep going. Hell yeah, magnifying glass. Money. Okay, cool. Nothing else cool. Let's just circle around the room. Yep, okay. Billiard room. I think, yeah. Let's get ourselves a silver key. 7. 15 minus 7 is 8. No. Yes? Yes. 1 times 3 is 3. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 13 minus 3 is 10. Times by 5 is 20. Divided by 10 is 2. Am I an idiot? Hold on. Minus 3. 10. Times 5. Wait, 10. 10 times 5. 10 times 5. Wait. 13 minus 3. 10 times 5. 25. 2.5. What? No. Wait, 13. 10. 2 times 2. 20. No. $13 minus 3 is 10. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 10 is 20. Wait, no. 13 minus 3, 10. Times by 5. 10 times by 5 is 50. It's 5. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh. Does not equal silver key. Can also equal key card. Good to know. Good to know. blue boy. Is that something else down there? Oh, clock. Oh, I could have. Could I have? Yeah, I could have. Okay. Security. Swans. Yay. Okay, let's start with the glossary of terms. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via the doorway. Dead end. Dead end is any room lacking a secondary doorway. Dig. Because you might find piles of dirt. Yes. Okay. Well, that's fun. Data transfers. Synco not currently available. Press enter. Okay. Electronic mail. Electronic mail. The permission of the terminal does not allow access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to the other active terminals elsewhere in the estate using RTA. Few active terminals. No other terminals currently active. Shelter. Laboratory. Office. Okay. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. If you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Cool. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Okay. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave, in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Miss Babbage for more details. Request schedule change. Okay. Well, solved that problem. Might as well get some coinage. key for the parlor game. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. I think I got this one wrong. No. Okay. Ooh, hello. Secret key. Nursery. Could. Boudoir. Nursery. Go on. Oh, you look like the thing from that meme. The dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, no, that is a completely different thing. Hello, little prince. Hello. The Red Prince. Oh, not the Blue Prince, the Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Any secrets? 3 red rubies. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Lobster's got no secret messages on it. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Crow? Any secret numbers? No. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He heard the sky was not a red hue. He always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds went around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? Does not have a title on it. A story he had read in the bath and in bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. No. Oh, what? It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from toes to his head. Anything? Anything? Oh, hello. Okay. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, it's in the same room. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Ah, look, it's a recreation of that first page. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Hello. Is that it? Okay. Cool. Okay, so bedrooms get me more steps. Cool. Haha, gain 5. +2. Moon? Moon? Moon. Coin purse. Lovely. Ooh, we got quite a lot of money. I already used the outside one, didn't I? Yeah, tool shed. Picked up that. Okay. Oh, it has to be the gymnasium. That sucks. But if we want to continue... Getting spicy. Laboratory? Laboratory. 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 This machine requires additional power pipe from the boiler room. Okay. Okay. Fuck me. I need additional power for that. I'll come back to that later. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Wrong. I need to be in the office. Okay, I've not missed anything so far. Right. So if I do that, go back into this one, is it going to be laboratory? Okay. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Huh. Choose a cause and effect. Each time you find some trash while digging, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, each time you eat an apple. Take your steps for 40, lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Huh. I mean, I've got a shovel. Might as well. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature? Sure. Cool. I mean, I've not had any green rooms, so I typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a moment to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first successful on the front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how to get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed that the way the doors worked, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Oh, Kimberly Thompson. Okay. So there is a logic to it, apparently. Heating and cooling curves. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 39 kPa. Randolph M. Complete Thor cooler is unaffected. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I mean, that will make sense. Oh, hello. You don't have any power. Right. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. Oh, courtyard. Oh, courtyard fucks us. Breaker box. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honour. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Library Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Oh. Okay, well, that's the one I chose, so hopefully that's a good decision. This is the second time Marigold has won this prestigious honour. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with Sinclair and their family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I've always challenged myself and never tell him the same story twice. At bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that this is quite loud. There we go. Resume. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love for the color red. A statement has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Fuck you. Trying to add politics to fucking child eating apples. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them as a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Oh no. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed that the authorities of the insurgents group RLCF, who call themselves the Children of Blackwater. I'm just going to write RLCF down. Continued on page 12. Huffington Post was quick to dismiss the rulers' statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Huffington Press, citing the personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of a fellow author and colleague, Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at the press function. But who is that? Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down a local man. Third major last year. Anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was later. The trial begins. Expected to last up to with grand treason. Oh dear. No traces discovered of sinker heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. getting into a carriage after the late luncheon date with the 100 Bells Tea Room at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's out of character incident at the point, and we are seeking information. Oh, here we go. Princess's jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves of the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into the Crown's fabled clothes exhibit. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside knob circles. Lovely. Knob circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds stretching for clues. Ooh. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned crown ruby crown of Orinda Eris. Nope, that's not a name. No, I've got Ordina. Right, yep. Ordina Eris. Again. Orinda. Yes. A priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If those rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Ooh. Okay. I needed the breaker room. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? This has to be a breaker room. Could possibly. Oh, possibly indeed. If we... Hello. Let's mess around with things. Green. Good. 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 Okay. So let's do that. Hold on, I saw it for a second there. Don't know if I'm supposed to be able to do that. Ooh. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. No, now we go back down. Yes, 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 yes. No? Ah. No? Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so still needs to... Something still needs to do... Something on this pipe. Aha. God, okay. Oh, I have a keycard. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh, please have a way through. You do have a way through, yes. Yes. Oh, fuck it. Gem room. Yes. Oh. Oh. Wait, hold on. Do you have power? You do have power. Oh. One, two, three, four, five. And we're going up to 12. Okay. And over here we've got 12. 10. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so number 3 is H. H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W. Number 5 is W. Right. Number 1. Oh, let's go with number 4 first. TH. Number 7. PA. PU for number 1. And 6 is EU. Cool. Alright. So 12 is NE. 8 is F. And then 2 is S. 9 is T. 11 is I. And 10 is RN. Okay, cool. Cool. Right. So. Are we thinking alphabetical? I mean, you just say you need, additional power. Right. Is there anything else in here that I have not read that will help me? Wait, were there numbers also with this? No. Right. Let's just try alphabetical. So the first one would be 8. Then nope, already fucked it up. So the first one is 6. Then 8. Then 3. Then 11. What other numbers do I have? Well, I've got a periodic table of elements now. Okay. 5254, that doesn't help. 124? 124, sure. 124. Nope, nope. Do I just have to trial and error? I mean, it seems like they're all doing the same amount. Huh. What if... No, 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 no. No, it definitely has to just go... Unless it will wrap around. No, it does not. So I assume... No, no, okay. So it has to go in from the front, okay. Two, 5. Sure, let's try 2 and 5. Probably missing something incredibly obvious. let's come back. Let's come back. Okay. Okay. Well, I have to go to this one. Breaker room. Locked. Right. Yeah. That's why I need a key. Metal detector doing. Oh, well, yeah, I can turn the lights on. Red. 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 And gymnasium. Turn off gymnasium. I don't know what that does. Okay. Gem. Haha. Are there any numbers in here that I've missed? Right, what do you say again? Green. Memos found in Harley's room are always false. Green. Right. Okay. Green memos. Harley's room. Always false. I already had that written down, didn't I? Green memos, yeah. Harley's room, false, yeah. Am I just stupid? Do we just need it to be, like, there, or... So, what happens if I do that? Can I get to the... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get back for 18. Okay. You're not down. You're nothing in here. Hoople. 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 Right. There is nowhere else for me to go. Let's go back to security. Nothing. Archive. Office. There isn't a... There isn't a thing for the laboratory. Did any of the rooms have ducts that connect to this? No. I've not gotten far enough to have dinner. Why is there static in that mug? Right. That has nothing to do with this, right? This must have something to do with this. It has to. It just has to. Five was RE, not W. And if you... I wrote them down. I wrote them... So I wrote them going down. And I was like, okay, push is something, but THWEU, TTU, that doesn't make sense. But if you put 3, push 3 up, AFTER 9. Push 3 up after 9. I'm so fucking mad. I am... Does that mean I have to go to the grotto to access the terminal? Because I feel like I want to connect to the office to read some emails. Fuck yes. Cool. Spread gold in the estate. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of gold withdrawn from the staff's incentives program. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. So I can't. Yeah. So I can only access the base stuff. I can't access the emails. Okay, well. Might just have enough rooms to, hello little birdies, to get to that terminal thing. Check out that room. Ayu. Bucket. Small data microchip. Ooh. Looks like I can plug it in somewhere. Let's plug it in there. Admin key. Hello. 5254. No. Admin not found. Okay. Admin not found. Okay. Okay. Well, shit. I feel like I've got a lot of money, but I can't do anything with it. I don't particularly remember anywhere. Maybe there had a socket. No. Okay. Well. I guess call it a day. I definitely didn't have a key at the end there, right? Yep. Yeah, no. Okay. If I had a key, I would have. Yeah. Day 7. Ooh, hello. Simon! That's me! Epson Sinclair. Lady Ashland, Lord William Epson. Herbert Sinclair. Ooh, look at these two in love. Okay. Done. I feel like bad things happen when I start off with a den. Parlor, closet. Key, nice. Could go chapel. Ooh, that foundation's right. Yeah, said it staked, didn't it? I don't have any money for you to take. Ha ha ha. Observatory gem. Yes. We have found 4. So we get a gem. Look at that. Nice. Nothing on the floors. Let's just double check nothing on the floor, hidden around. Nope. Bird. Break box. Courtyard. that orientation. No free shovel. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Harder, locksmith, keys for sale. No. Spare room has to be. Something about the furnace, I remember. Ah, you have a power thing to you, furnace, but you don't have any connection there. Okay. Alright, back we go. Back to the chapel. And straight across till dawn. Yeah. Any cheeky gold? No. Just lots of places to dig. Alright, yeah, I read that. So many places to dig, man. Has to be parlor. I'll take a free magnifying glass. Okay. The black box is black. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Lie. Miller. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please don't be locked. Thank Christ. Of course you're a bathroom. Okay. Should have gone with the gymnasium, just lost the footprints. Kitchen. I can't. Use half my. God. Some bananas. Oh. Flashlight. Nope, can't do anything with you. well, I can go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Key. Yeah. Money. I might need some money. Oh no, Apple. Ah. Where's my apple? Okay, I'm gonna have ooh, seven rooms I can go through, unless I find a shovel. 6 rooms. Oh right, yeah, I want this book. Simon. So I'm just writing down 510 because the way that, although that is a backwards end, so it might just be child's, probably just child's, but 510. 124 510. That's what I've got so far. Can't remember what the 124's from, but ooh, I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on wave bird. Oh, wrong way. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like sky less than ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That's what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird. You are not a swimbird. You are not seabird. You are not swimbird. You are friend bird. Fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Locked. Shit. Yeah, that's the end. Anything else in this? This is my scrapbook. Is this one the scrapbook, or is the scrapbook somewhere else? Yeah, scrapbook. Okay, nothing new in there. Alright, let's call it a day. Because I fucked it up in every single way. I took 7 red rooms and it became my doom. most out of kale. The thought of it makes me pale. I'm done with rhyming. Right. Let's fucking do this. Okay. Items for trade. I have no items currently, so let's do a schoolhouse. There's a dig spot in the schoolhouse. There's some books. Ooh. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. As meagre as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see the small place of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not dream. A dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Miss Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for those also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is complete in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them, and I have also taught, and whose children I may yet meet. Without you, I will have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. Fuck me. This is why you should drink. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at a slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give me Miss Peterson her gift. Oh, a gift for Miss Peterson. Where is the gift? Gift. Within a timely manner. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. I would like to go see what that's done. But I fear that it might take away some steps. I mean, it's just, yeah, just fire. Okay. Let's try going to the right. Oh. History of Orinda. Orindia? Orinda. Orind? Orindia. How am I so fucking bad? Chapel, parlor. Fuck it, parlor. Get some gems, get some, maybe something, nothing, okay. Wind up key, right. Puzzle time. All 3 statements are false. Fuck you, that's wrong. 2 statements are false. The gems are in the box with a false statement. If they're all false, the gems aren't in a box with a false statement. All 3 statements are false. So that would mean that was false. 2 statements are false. I'm so fucking good at puzzles. Yeah, still weird proportions. Ooh, hello, dice. Nice. Nice dice. Moon, Q. Locked. Ooh, hello. Don't know your name yet. Nook. Den? Nook. Nook. Shit. Fine, 2. Let's get 2 items. Coin purse, gem. Yeah, not great, not terrible. Is fire usually on? Classroom. That will fuck us. Possibly. You may draw a floor plan one time for each classroom in your house. While drafting a classroom, you may draw a new floor plan one time for each one of those rooms in the house. Go for a den. Security. Yeah, alright, security. Observatory. Let's get what was 5? Can't remember what 5 was. Rooms with 4 doors, more common today. Right, yep. Terrace. Ooh. Yeah. Ah, lovely. Orange. Simply marvelous. Wait. Go shelter. Horse might help. I am a glutton for those red rooms. Let's have a look down here, shall we? Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Okay, time lock safe. Cool. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool. While the 3 of you are down there, our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Ooh, So if you remain inside when it rejiggers, do you just get stuck? Time lock safe. Can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Are we 27? Let's go 10 p.m. Radiation monitor. Ah, hello. You are you are. That thing that we saw. A measurement of radiation able to take the house and surrounding grounds. These eruptions are often spiked by experiments conducted in the laboratory. Okay. If the reading is SV is 12, USUV, doors in the house will automatically unlock. .10. Okay. That's one. So. Okay, can't actually. So if I come back at 10. I'm definitely not going to remember to come back in an hour and a half. if it lasts that long. Sure. Okay, let's get some early jimmies. Oops. Some early apple. Right. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Well, I mean, there's only gems in one box, so it has to be in here. Hallway, hallway. Den. Pantry, den. Guest bedroom. West Wing Hall. I don't feel like we need the garage. Although, if we get car keys, that'll lock us out. Let's get 3 keys. Let's hope we get some car keys here. And let's hope we find the breaker room. Passageway. Yeah. Corridor. Yeah. Has to be a knock. Hello. Gems. Gem, key, and coin. Fuck yeah. Eesh. Gotta be kitchen. Gotta go north. I cannot afford anything. So why does that veranda have 2 ways? And the one I had fuck all. Hell yeah, fucking banana. let's order some fucking food. Let's order some banana. Workshop. Do I get some items to combine? Or do I have to... Ooh. Shovel, yes. Sheet music. The true box does not always contain the prize. Huh. Well, I've only got a shovel for now, so I'll have to come back later. Observatory. No gems. That's a fucking gymnasium. Bye bye, 2 footprints. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Courtyard. I don't have a... Alright, well, we're going back. Let's check for dig spots on our way back. Observatory, which I can't get to. We are just we are just caning all the red rooms. Oh, and that's... Yep. I had to go and say something, didn't I? Okay, you were a beep beep door. Do I waste a bunch of steps getting back there? See if we can combine the shovel and the map. I swear to God, this better actually make something. Nope. Fucking well. Look at its little dive bird. Yes. But I didn't... I did get the garage. I did get the garage. Boop, 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 boop. No. Red. Boop. Shit. Shit. Quickest way back is straight down. Down that way. Okay. Nothing. Yay. Coin. Yay. That's it. That's it. Come on, you're our only hope. Patio. Yes. 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 Coins. Yeah. Oh, 2 coins. Lovely. A key. A gem. Spare. It's gotta be. It has to be. Has to be a hallway. Hat. The hat is new. So the trunks. This is different. Greenhouse. No. Library. Yes. Has to be. And we've got the different book. The History of India. 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It's been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. By Caleb Manning. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. That is a big kingdom. Number 1. Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Janira. Janira? Where the fuck did Janira come from? Ajira. By the ascension of the king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his start writing down names. Ajira. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant of the considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him an ideal candidate for unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are most limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. It was the 4th king, who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. The eldest was granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province of Hardspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. The youngest bestowed upon him the realm of Arch-Eris. Let's write Arch-Eris down. Do I already have Eris down? No. Okay. Arch-Eris. Let's put Iraj down, because I can see it. Realm Arch-Eris, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region Eraja, a land steeped in tradition. The third era. As the second era drew to a close, the third sovereign realm had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective siblings, monarchs, and had blossomed, cultivating a bountiful resources of the land, and developed a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations through their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by something. Commerce between the three realms further strengthened their bonds, laying the foundation for the promised and prosperous and a bright future. Ooh, hello. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilites the Third. King Desilites the Third was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and court, but the masses as well. Baron Sinclair, oh my god. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book that you lent us through, though we must confess it was not as much help as we had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told that a reliable source that you had a first edition and uncensored copy of the History of Ordina. It could be found. It would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me a censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. As a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. Yeah, okay. If that is the case, well then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle, Redguard. The king... Desilites was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to move castle and court behind him, leaving. People were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen, era of ruin. After the passing of King the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Larson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Prince... it's not in capital letters, but I'll write it down anyway. L-E-E... Larson. The declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact Desilites the Fourth shared little of its virtues. As the prospects of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The Gardens of Fen, once music had stopped, because I think I've spent too long in this book. The brutality of pacification of the Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of their battalions, joined forces with the Prince Leeson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade the nearby realms of Archicalita and Nuance to join. Nuance. To join their cause. However, even with the tide turning their favour, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Leeson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won, Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 years, 5 eras, were burned, and in their place red banners hoisted in honour of the fall of Fen. A few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. I don't have Fen Aries. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Aries, Arch Aries, and Raja once again stand united as allies through the distance between our peoples. Stop drinking. Though the distance between our peoples remains as strong as ever, the spruce and birch that span across the realms serve as a distant reminder that we all share a common past. For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth great empire. Nothing. Cool. Where am I going? This way. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have. I think I have to go to the commissary. I don't have enough to buy a sledgehammer. I could buy a magnifying glass. Running shoes. Fuck it. Magnifying glass. Alright. Let's double check that book just in case I can see things with the magnifying glass. No. Okay. Morning Bay. No, okay. Day 20 and 21. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I should have gone to the fucking terminal and... Swan song. That's locked behind a key thing. Do I have? No, I don't have the security room. Although, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. let's go back to the shelter, see what's going on with that number. I mean, there might be a key card in here. Probably not going to be a key card in any of these. Counts as 2 bedrooms. Lots of... No, zero steps. Jimmies. Dope. Okay, let's go to the fallout shelter. Nothing. I wonder why it's laggy. Why is it lagging? Oh well. So it's just when I'm actually in game that it's... That's so weird. Oh, that's fixed it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm fucked on this. Cool. Respectable villa. I filled up a lot of rooms. Ooh. Tomb. I had a tomb before. Ooh. stick spots. Nice, nice. Oh, this place is big. Oh. Only open event at my death. Simon, here's where it all ends, at least for me. All the picturesque places in this grand estate, I choose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And the same dim, sombre fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors, even more than myself. They say there's no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans of prospects, of yours will be sacrificed upon the family front of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories? And your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to there's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition and stagnate growth. To perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth. Fuck me. That strangles purpose. That suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dank crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these deep halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength and bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish the tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than these wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat the sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize the grand gesture, and to be effective as they are theatric. Yeah, I'm so glad I know the word sepulchre from World of Warcraft. And to, in turn, to recompense for the freedom thus granted, you committed yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Herbert S. Sinclair. Ooh. I bet I could look at that with a magnifying glass. Or I could put my face really close to my monitor. Oh, hello. You are chef. Oh. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can touch all the... I can touch all the statues. Ooh, hello. You look like secret passage. Someone else's tomb. Oh, okay. Money. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Down, down. Did that light up more of these? No. Okay, they're all down. Did that open up a secret passage? No. And I cannot take that fire to the other place, as far as I'm aware. Okay, they are all down. Whatever that does. Oh, you've been knocked over. That's just as jarring as mist. Is the light over here still on? It is. Interesting. Okay. Do I bother to go check? It was down here. Right, no, there's no light there. Okay. And you are minecart. Oh, that's definitely going to be something that the lift leads to. Right, okay. Corridor, wine cellar. Wine cellar. What are the chances you lead down? MCC XIII. Oh, can't remember what M is. It's M50. Pantry, that's going the complete wrong way. Ah, shit. So, I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of money. Dice. Ooh, running shoes. Hello. Occasionally save sets when travelling longer distances across the estate and grounds. That is quite nice. Let's go with the nook. Get us a key. Let's go with the parlour. Get us some gems. Right, I'm not even going to read them. Let's just see if I click any single one, it just opens. Right. I thought I was a smart boy. Hold on. What were the... Every box is black. Okay, that's false. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box contains... Fuck me, I just... Oop. A pair of chests united to the entrance hall. Lovely. Right, well, let's go break them open in a minute. Or, yeah, let's go break them open in a minute. Since I've now got 2 keys, I can now open 2 chests. I've reached the end of this house. It's 8 rooms. But I'm gonna get some shit. I'm gonna get a ton of money that I'm not gonna be able to keep. Bunch of gems. Oh, keycard. Lovely. And a gem. Fantastic. Fuck you. All the money, yeah, all the money's here. Yum, 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 yum. 21 monies. Humble bungalow. Can I start outside so I don't have to waste 5 steps getting to and from the outside box? I don't have to waste 4. Tool shed. Hovel. Hovel. Good. Tool shed. 2 special items. Shovel. Yes. What was this one again? Lockpick. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Alright, cool. I am happy with that. Oh, wait. The gems are in the white box. The box with the full statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. It's in the white box. Gems are in the white box. I was wrong. It was in that. It was in that box. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ooh, conference room. When other items would be spread out throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That sounds okay. Ooh, okay. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When the items are spread, they immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. That is nice. Bunch of notepads and pens. Fantastic. What lies do you have? 9083. Just gonna put a little lie Wait, no, I already opened the safe. Or opened a safe. It was a Christmas safe. Christmas safe. Chapel. Make my money, if I had any. Don't have any gems. Looks like we're not going on a joyride. Fuck it. I mean, yeah, we're getting there. Oof. Boudoir. Observatory. Apples. Does that mean apples were spread? Which means the apples have gone. Apples are extra delicious. Right, okay, it just means the apples are better. Doesn't seem to be able to pick the store's lock. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Security. Ooh. Library. Okay, so we've had that. We've had Swim Bird. Let's. Sure, sightseers. Still number 124. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just like doors up to here can just be opened. Guest room quick hall. 7 locked doors. Well, it's a good thing I've got a fucking lockpick then. Upgrade disc. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Ooh. You lead to another door. Okay. Oh. Okay. Commissary. No. Shit. Fuck. End of the line. Key. Let's. If we go here, there's a possibility we can get up to here, which mean we get food. Good food. Good food that gets us like 20 steps. Oh, there goes our money. Alright, I should have. How am I actually getting steps if I. Security. Yes. Hello, hello. I would like to insert a disc. Insert disc. Upgrade. Yes. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room with one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. Ooh. Select a floor plan below to upgrade the room. Spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. Halls always are unlocked. Green rooms are green. Shit. Yeah, green room. Cool. guessing our spare room doesn't automatically. Yeah. Nope. Yep, don't have a key card. Okay. Right, okay. No, we need to keep going down. Alright, no money, no jewels, no keys. Corridor. Break a box. Corridor. It's gotta be corridor. Ah, shit. Okay. Apple, extra delicious. Let's go get to the foundation. I have 2 attempts. Take it. Might as well. If I... No, I can't do that. Don't have... Yeah. Just give me the 10 steppy steps. Car keys. Of course. The fuck? Black silk sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom, gain 5 steps. Oh. Dark room. Dark room's just open. We did it. We could get a key card. Alright, 14. 4 divided by 2. 4 times 2. 19. So 10. 10 divided by 2, 5. 11 minus 1, 10. Times 2, 20. Divided by 4, 5. 2 keys. There. Right. Oh, I have a shovel. Huh. Old tin can. Cool. Fuck yeah. Oh, I see an upgrade disc. Woohoo! Huh. The key does not fit. Key does not fit. Yeah. How many? 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I've got keys keys that go further forward. Right, okay. Five dig spots. Core yard always left unlocked. Five dig spots. Not ideal. Why was there okay. Oh, hello. Coupon book. Hello. Save one on each purchase. Don't mind if I do. Bedroom, boudoir, dark room. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Yeah. Oh, I should have tried lockpicking it first. Yeah. Plus 5. I have a sleep mask. First time you step into each bedroom, gain 5. So where's my extra 5? Boudoir. Okay, can't pick that lock. Have to go back here. And hope that there's a path all the way up. Okay. I'm guessing I can't buy the one gem. I can with the coupon book. Man, I wish I bought that gem before fucking looking at the doors. 3 coins. Nothing. Cool. Might as well get 4 items. Oh, okay. Pair of dice. Veranda. Pool. Ah. I can go to the pool. First time at the pool. Can't go that way, but I can not go for a dip in the pool. Okay. Yes. Yes. Wait, did I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I just walk past the food in the dining hall? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, but how much is it actually going to give me? Am I better off just... I think I'm just better off going for it. Shit. Okay. Ooh, hello. Broken lever could prove useful. Aha, okay. Rumpus room? No. Why do I not fucking use my lockpicks? Passageway. Nope. Oh, I probably should put this. second thing here. Alright, pool's full. Can we make it to the pool? We can make it to the pool. Oh, I think I wanted to drain the pool. Yeah. I think draining the pool would have been better. You're gonna say the draw pool. Each time you draft 3 random floor plans are drawn from the odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day. Unless otherwise stated. No running. Fuck. That was going really well. I wonder if I have to find a room that goes around the back of the foundation again. Plus 20. Ah, yes, I've got the plus 20. Yay, I got 90 steps. Still don't want to think about if I ran past food that would have given me 20 extra steps. Let's go for the hovel. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravine, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds has been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in your performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly after the last 3 months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time, service, and wish you the best in future endeavours. Anne Babbage. Anne Babbage seems to be quite a bitch. Flame number 2. we can get straight to the foundation. Yes, we can. Right, it is down. Perfect, okay. So, just need to find the key. I think silver key. Chapel, parlor, chapel, parlor, chapel. No money hanging around. Pantry. No. Closet. Oh, I don't really want to. Money. Private foot. Where's the chance of finding items? Look, pantry, lavatory. These all suck. Banana does not suck. Passageway, 6 steps. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Laundry room, corridor, parlor, corridor. Observatory. Yeah, it's kind of getting us towards where we want to be. One key. Lovely. Right. Commissary. Yeah. Let's go. This is going the right way. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. Spare green room. Security, yes. Or billiard room. There's a chance for the key in the billiard room. Come on. 6. 12. Divided by 4. 3. 13 plus 2. 15 divided by 3, 5. 4 plus 12, 16. Minus 5, 11. Times 2, 22. Divided by 11. What's 2? Key? Key card. Okay. Locked. Fuck. Shit. It's a long way back. I feel like maybe I didn't mess up with that. Do you have keycard specificity? No. Specificity? Call it 9. 9! I kind of have to. Courtyard? No. Bedroom. Yes. Locked. passage. Secret passage. Straight on. I thought always were open. Fuck it. Aquarium. Hallway doors always unlocked. Yes. Fuck you. 10 steps. Where's the dining hall? Pool. Yep. That's what that bell means. That bell means that dinner's